Hello YouTube. Today we're doing a RTA spring season. Spring season just ended, so I'm doing an RTA tier list. We'll mostly be sifting through units. Yeah, tier list time. We'll be sifting through, like, there's a bunch of like useless units here, but we'll sift through them. Like I'll like rank like AROS and stuff, but the rest I could disregard. So AROS definitely like, oh yeah, this is much better. Definitely he's an A. A for ass. Alright, thank you, Bonq. But he's a good unit for helping like hyper carries like Tori, and like Rylet and stuff. I think he's really good for those. Should I count Inos? I've seen her pick a couple of times actually. No? Okay, what? No, she's been picked a couple of times against me. She's lost like every time, but... Nah, damn. Okay, fine. She's useless. She is pretty useless all around, honestly. She's been picked like 3 times. She just like... I'm pretty sure she just pushes up a unit. I mean, let me look at her one more time. Damn, they don't even have her specialty change. That's how bad she is. Okay, yeah, whatever. She just pushes up like one random unit. She doesn't really do anything of worthy note. I'm not gonna put all-rounder Wanda. She did not work for me. Alright, I'm Miki. Wrong Inos? This is the right... No, this is the correct Inos. Or this one didn't have it. When I searched up Inos... This site just doesn't get updated, I'm pretty sure. She's attack buffer of defense breaker, I think. Yeah, but she doesn't really do... What even is her job? I wish there was a better website for all the skills, but oh well. That actually sucks. But, next one's a Miki. Immortality for 2 turns. You build her with ER, or you could build her like counter ER. That's the best way to build him, with a law attack. Yeah, she's like the best. She's like the best. Hello, Lycan. I didn't end in. I got top 2000. I didn't end Emperor, unfortunately. But she's like the best, like, hyper carry, I think, against like cleave teams, man. Like Luna teams, or she I think her only counters are like Mort, and isn't that really just about her? Because most people built her at high ER anyway, so she doesn't really care about strips too much. I guess strips too, but I think she's really good. I don't know if I should put her in S though. She seems more like an A to me. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit biased to Miki. Slap the shit on everything if you don't know what to add. Sure, she's the character you pick if you don't know what to do. She's like your she's like the replacement to picking Aiden when you didn't know what to do. You just pick Aiden or evasion units. That's basically her. But she's good against a lot of cleaves. She's always getting banned against like cleaves with like no strip at all. Yeah, she's really good. Definitely an A. I don't know if I put S. I can edit this. Oh, I can change it. Oh. Yeah, we could call that one epic. Call this one like solid. Average. Bad. Don't use this unit if you want to win. Perfect. Guild War Slave. Do you even use Inos in Guild War? Sure. Yeah, these two are very solid. Arrowell? I would still counter. She's very I don't even think she's like average anymore. Honestly, she's kind of bad. Stuns like doesn't. Or the reason why she was the best, she's JP special. Against low elo, sure, yeah, she's not really used anymore. Why is she JP special? Is it because they build up high ER? She's still not a bad mitigation. It's just that her mitigation can also get stripped, so that really sucks. But after she does like her S3, she's bad? I don't think she's bad. I mean, she's still pretty good at mitigating. It's just that she kind of like dies really quickly, and after she uses her S3, she's kind of like just sitting there. Doesn't really do much. She just stuns one unit and that's it. She's done. Well, sometimes she doesn't even stun a unit. She just sometimes, yeah, because of the amount of like ER going on in the draft, she doesn't even stun most of the time. Like, unfortunate. I put her average. I don't think she's bad. I don't think she's bad. Sifting. Celeste? I've had a couple people pick Celeste of me. And they've won actually. I think I've lost to every Celeste. S tier? Damn. But I feel like she's wait, is she speed imprint? She's a good speed imprint, no? I thought she always was. Like, I mean, I'd pick your Overwatcher, like, Shuri. Bad imprint. But she's as fast as Ron, though. She bad. Yeah, she is pretty bad. Damn. I don't know too much about what... I guess, actually here, now I can actually look up the DM character. Really, really quickly. Lowest of average. 50% to decrease hit chance, that's useless. This is the skill you mostly use, or you use this into this. This is dumb, man. 85% chance to decrease combat radius by 20%, that kind of sucks. Our caster's health is 8%, more cooldown does not occur. What are the enhancements? Damn. Ateu. Oh yeah, she technically can be a Ateu bridge, huh? She's pretty damn fast. She's garbage tier. I'll put her in bad because I do see her being played sometimes in RTA. I don't think she's on the level of Guild War Slave. Only give your inning on her as opener. I guess. No, I was saying Shuri, not Watcher Shuri. I would pick Watcher Shuri over Celeste, but maybe I'd pick Celeste over Shuri, just normal one. Because of how fast she is. But she's mostly bad. You don't really see her much. She like applies she does an AoE, which AoE suck in this meta. Or is really bad. And it's just, and for some reason an RNG pushback, it's weird. Not good. Nobody uses Carrot. Honestly, nobody uses Christy. No fucking way. What? Her pushback? Yes, I don't know why it's RNG. Nobody uses Christy. Actually, nobody. I don't think I've ran into a single person that has used Christy against me in, like, Champion. Guild Wars. That is actually a Guild Wars slave. You are correct. I picked Shuri over Watcher Shuri. And then I picked Celeste over Shuri. I don't know. I don't know. She seems a little bit more better than Shuri. Doris, that's fine. I mean, you don't use these units in like RTA. The free to play Horsetti counter. That's crazy. Damn, there's just not any 3 stars that you use. I'll put this guy down here. Nobody likes the bald man. Penelope. You can put this there. Who? Alright. Aiden? Yeah, she's bad. She's not even average. She's just bad, man. Holy, how far this unit has dropped, Aiden. When she used to be such a big meta unit, now I just don't see how you can pick her. It's so hard. It's so hard to pick her. Especially with more just literally cutting out like half her skills. She can't even get, she's average. I think she's pretty bad. Okay, I'll put Celeste in like Guild Wars Slave. She's basically not used, but I put her in like bad tier. I feel like she's not good at all. Can still use her in Zeo Trap maybe? I suppose. I still never liked the 30% chance of just losing. That still sucked. Use Zeo Trap with her? Alright, you know what? Okay, for the case of Zeo Trapping, I think we can at least bump her to average actually. I think arrows should be bad as well. Okay, I can see that then. Okay, you know what? With Zeo Trapping, she's still really good for... If she's still really good for Zeo Trapping, then... Okay. But you do trap with her. Okay. I'll trust you. But honestly, I don't really use her too much against Zeo. But I think I should. I'll try it more against Zeo Trapping. Because they're only used by JP players. Eligos will get... I mean, I can't believe I just called lawyers Eligos. Lawyers, we'll get to those units later. Calm down. And you don't use any of these units. Alright, I guess we're done at 3 stars. That was easy. Alright, here's where things get interesting. Okay, I guess we'll start with Angelica. Lloyd very excited, true. She's not as good as she used to be, but she's not bad. Unfortunately, I wish she could also be used against Harsei comps. She cleanses one thing, but she still doesn't apply her skill null, which is like one of her big things. So that really sucks. Is that a crafting event? You're crafting a ring? Okay, man. Okay. Not solid, though. I just put her average. She's used for some niche things. Some niche, like, AoE things or whatever. Maybe the other team doesn't have like a... Or maybe when the other team like suffers against like unable to be debuff. With stuff like Shu and stuff. I have been thinking about picking her against Shu. But then they pick things like... They pick stuff like ML Hera against me and it doesn't really matter anymore. Because they just kill my Angel Light. But maybe I should just draft mitigation with her. I don't know. I don't think she's that good. She's just okay. She's using some niche comps. Or she's just a niche counter pick, I'd say. More of a 4/5 pick. Armin? Have any of you guys run into much Armins? I think I've run into only one Armin. I don't know if I count her as an RTA unit. Well... You know what? Armin is, only KHM uses her? Unironically, does he actually use her? Does he win a lot with Armin? Cause I don't like... Cause you know, she has the whole counter attack with AoE and that sucks already. And then her stun is really RNG. Her mitigation is like okay. You think she's OP? Really? Maybe I haven't fought against enough. Use her as a counter pick? What do you use her as a counter pick to? You don't remember against who? Oh. I think she's mid. What counter pick would you use her against though? I'm guessing you built her high ER, obviously as a tank mitigation. But her bad. But KHM apparently uses her. If KHM still uses her, I'm willing to argue about something with Armin. Against single target attacks, she mitigates 30%. Oh. That's her big mitigation? I can see her, I guess, being used... I don't know, I think I just used Crow at that point. She's... In terms of mitigation, she kind of like... I don't know, pales in comparison to others. She has a cleanse and gives her self-defense buff while giving barrier. Yeah, okay, I can see why why you might put her in bad, because protection set's already a thing. Also a stun AoE bot, but that thing is that she does it as an AoE. I don't like that she AoEs. That's usually never good. It's like Euphine, Senya. What other things? Probably use against cleavers. Not that you think about it. What kind of logic? What do you mean? Slamming Hurata once he gets buffed to solid? No, we're just putting... No, this is just the for fun tier. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. You don't bring her into Euphine. You bring her against... Carlian Cleave. Well, it's both my opinion and your guys's. That's why I'm streaming this, or even making this while streaming. I also want to ask what you guys think. Helps me gain more knowledge in the character as well. What's a Carlian Cleave? I've never heard that. I mean, who's Carlian in the first place? Is that a unit? But still mitigation. As an old term, I think I still put her average because I still think mitigation is good. Not used much these days. Damn. I guess I won't know it. Bozo 3 HG Elbrises? That would be pretty funny. Alright, I'll put her in average. I still do like the mitigation she provides. Even if it may not be as good as the top tier ones like Ross. Well, I guess in terms of mitigation she does better than Ross. But in terms of like crown stuff. Assassin Cartuja, yeah, we could just put him in bad tier. He provides the whole team 20% evasion. His S3 strips and stuns, I believe. And his S1 provokes. And I think that's about it. He doesn't really do much. He's more of a gimmick. You pick him. Let's put a lot's epic. We'll get to him soon. Oh, this guy? Yeah, I guess there's nothing more to say about Cartuja. He's just more of a gimmick pick if you want to troll your opponent. Alots, I haven't seen Alots that much in content unit. True, he's more of a content unit, but I haven't seen Alots this much this season. I don't even think he's like a unit you'd even want to pick anyways. You have Emil Payra. What if Emil Payra? What would you want to pick him? And you have two units that literally push 100% by themselves. That work with Zio. I don't know. I don't see anything for A-lots, honestly. It's kind of just a meh pusher or push up. Like if you have a cracked Flan, I think I'd rather use Flan. He was used as BBK early in the season, really? Right. He has the what was that? He had like an exploit, like critical exploits or like something on his S2 now. I don't know. I mean, 100% push up is still pretty nice, but like the main cleave is always with like Roana, or you cleave with like Roana or you cleave with like Ludwig, I guess. So for the most part, you're always picking like Politis or like Aufine against these teams. Armin Landrick. Alos was also used by Silva. Spam like every game and he ended Emp and he spammed Alots every game. Yeah, the unique attack buff. Eh. I still think he's pretty bad. I don't like it. And it's a non-attack skill too. Like I think I just use like I put like Politis, Aufine, and then with my KDs I just outspeed it still. Because you're always picking like Zio or Emopera before him, so something always outspeeds this guy. At least that's how I see or view him. He picked 3K games of A-Lots? 3,000 games of A-Lots? Really? Holy. He must know something I don't. I don't think... I've never run into him before, so maybe there's some A-Lots tech. But obviously you're not getting Aufine or Poly. Well, you just picked the two. You'll get one or the other. He pre-bans that? I think I'm maybe thinking too much about A-Lots. He picks it himself. I need to see like the team comps he does. Only him and Aleda uses A-Lots. BBK and Briar, full DPS. Full DPS Briar with A-Lots? Really? I don't know why we're stuck on A-Lots for so much, but now you're starting to convince me. Maybe he is just average. if he can be used in a comp like that. Wait, lawyers, don't you want this guy? Don't you like this guy? It's the only one that uses A-Lots. A mid cleave at 315. Damn. So basically this is more of like a whale character. Or if you have really high speed gear, you use him. How much speed does he have? Yes? Man. I still say he's a gimmick, honestly. Until I fight it, I'm thinking he's more of a gimmick than anything. 315 or 320, that's crazy. I'll probably put him here. I can't really see him being that good. 315 ML rat? Ugh. Why? Okay, let's move on. Roman? I think I put him average. He's kind of like Aiden where he works against Zio. if you're a counter to Zio, man, you're at least average, because Zio is everywhere. Hold on. Holy. He can still have 100% crit. 18k health, 315. Holy crap. That's a crazy ass ML shoe. He seems to be pre-banged by Lion and Polly. I see. Dude, if he's pre-banning by Lion and Polly, I feel like I would try to just counter cleave him. Honestly, like Zio and shit. Man is built different. But back to Benevolent Roman. Pushes up when somebody else gets pushed back. I think he's a good Zio counter for the most part. And I think that's about the only thing you use him for, right? It's just Zio. Otherwise, pretty average. Against Zio, I think he's pretty good. How does he have 244 crit damage? I don't know, man. People have the craziest of gear. BBK. He picks Zio? Oh, he picks Zio and then A-Lots? Probably high crit damage on boots. Yeah, that could be it too. Roman is average? Yeah, he's definitely just average. Yeah, BBK. Yeah, she in solid. Yeah, I don't know if I'd put her epic. She's not like a cause she at least has her counters. No use for anything that does push back. Truly, yeah, it's a bit sad, Broman. He really is just for Zio. And I guess maybe some niche instances you might pick him against, like... Would you pick him against S-Poly? Oh, you can use him against S-Poly or Eligos? Really? Okay, Eligos I can see it. S-Poly? I don't know. After she does her buff, she's kind of like good, man. Well, I don't use Broman. I don't know if he's actually good against them. True. Plus with 2 immortalities. I think she's solid though. I don't think she's like... I don't think she's an absolute must-have unit. I think Epic is more like a must-have unit. I put her at like solid. Really good for like cleave setup and I guess anchor. How I don't instantly think BBK and then Miki aren't epic. Broman is good. If S-Poly presses. This? Yeah, maybe I just suck then. I've picked her a lot too. But at least like BBK unlike something like Tori, at least has like direct counters. Well, I guess you pick her counter with her. But for the most part, I either just counter cleave or Roman pushes up 2 defense break. SB. It's just a 3. I mean, then at that point, the way you probably cleave is like, you probably pick like Flan and stuff. So if you're like S Poly, you could just S1, or as Zio, you could just S3 into him, right? Because he doesn't get pushed back. Or yeah, he also sucks against ML Pera. I don't know. I mean, he's really niche. I don't think he's not something you use every game. You know, this is something you would use every game. But I wouldn't put her epic. Because I don't think she's a must-have. He's shit because he's not 100%? Damn. Yeah, and I agree. Yeah, I mean, I still agree with you that he's average. But it does kind of suck. No, I know his kid. I know his kid. I didn't know that he pushed back though. I knew that he pushed up and he landed defense break and silence, but I didn't know about the pushback. I thought he just pushes up. That was it. That was good to know. Yo, BBK is solid, almost epic. Maybe she's like on the tail end or like the very top is of solid. Trash units? What do you mean? Let's go to the better units. We need to start from the bottom and get to the top. All right, we'll go much more quicker. I'm sorry. You don't use any of these units. You can use Sid. He's just a good speed imprint. He's just a good speed imprint. Those are the fun ones. His S3 ignores E elemental advantage, or he gets elemental advantage on it. Sid died this patch in his bed. But I mean, he's still a good speed imprint, or you still pick him as a speed imprint when you have like nothing else. Like you always pick like Silk and like Sid. Hell, Bonky uses a lot of Sid. He can't be that bad. He doesn't even want to pick Sid? Surely not. Crimson Armin. Meh, she's just an average mitigation knight as well. She kind of got replaced by Crow, unfortunately. That kind of sucked. Even Fire Siri and Fire Shuri are better imprints. You are right, but Sid's cool though. You can build him fast. Well, I guess you could build the other two fast as well, but Sid's damage output is really good. And like on like certain team comps, he's like a good like damage carry, I think. Maybe that's what Bonky uses him for. At least I get fucked up by every Sid. Broken unit? Yeah, tell him. Broken unit. Well, actually he's average, but he's good. He's okay. He's okay. What do you mean? We literally just reviewed his... We just reviewed. He literally has been using Sid, like right here. Okay, maybe he lost with that, but Sid's like right here. And right here. But not bad. Not bad. Okay, I should probably start to speed things up. This is taking a bit. General Purgus, I put him average. He's good against Zeo traps. Really good. Pushes up the whole entire team wherever he gets hit. Build him high ER. Over 60% win rate. Technically, Carmen's mitigation passive is way better than everything in the game. It's just the other mitigation have more utility. True, she probably does the best job at mitigation. But I mean, like, she kind of got replaced by, like, Crow and stuff is what I'm talking about. It's like Crow kind of just beats her. Because he is damage mitigation not damage sharing or anything. True, that's the one thing. Oh, wait. Why does this keep cutting out? There you go. Carmen's ass because Luna exists. That is true. Luna just kind of kick her ass. But if you do ban Luna, she also still, I don't know. She does her one S3, and then that's kind of it. Also, so yeah, you're right in terms of utility. After she's almost like an airwell. She does her S3. That's it. She's kind of a useless unit, and she's mostly just there for mitigation. But yeah, just like Airwell, I think her mitigation is also really good as well. But just not as good. Not as good as like Aros or Crow, who have like way more utility. Even if they do have a little bit less mitigation, I think you'd rather take the utility more. She gets one-shotted by Bois. Wait, no way she does. No way. Surely not. With her own mitigation, wait, does her mitigation also works on herself, right? No way she gets one shot by Bois. Bois doesn't one shot anything. But oh, Katie's. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Katie's is pretty good. Anyways, yeah, we can keep moving on. Yeah, for Kawazu, you don't really use him. More of a niche pick. More of a gimmick. Alright, Katie's. She's solid. I don't think she's average. I think she's at least above average. Can I talk more about it? I feel like Katie's. Alright, what does she do? S2. Ever since her recent buff, I've been using her like maybe more than I should. But her S2 or her EE gave her an S2 buff. With either you could stealth for 20% more push-ups, so she pushes up by 60%. But I like this. But the thing is that she cute and funny. But I like that they gave her the speed imprint, or the speed imprint EE. So she has 10 more speed. It allows me to cut things like, of course you need the appropriate ER, but I've cut a lot of Ludwig's, MLTUs with Politics and AU Fiend's help. Mostly really good against cleave, and sometimes good in like standard. All my solids should be epic. You think Aros is an epic? I think he's just a solid, man. And plus, epic tier is more like a must-have unit. If you're playing RTA and you don't have this unit, you're kind of fucked. Like, it's pretty bad. But Case is just solid. I don't think she's epic. Actually, she's almost kind of a must-have, no? You get what I mean? Like, if you don't have her, do you think BBK should be an epic? Maybe I'll change it around later. Nah, I'll put her in solid. She's definitely a solid. She's not an epic. Maybe more than a Miki. Actually, probably less than a Miki. Yeah, she's just solid. Just a nice nice cleanser that you use in place of like Sage Bow. She's like way better than that. AR's probably not because of Tori. Arguably be an epic. But the rest in solid really should be epic. You think these are really must-have units? I don't think BBK is a must-have. She's really good. Solid to me. They're way too dominant to not be in the meta. I know she's picked like every game, but she has a lot of counters. I know everything has a counter, but how do I explain myself? But the thing, I put like Luna. Luna would be an epic to me. I have a must class since she's easy to build and go into a lot of aggro and cleave teams. Or I'll think about it in the back of my head, but I'll definitely change things around. But you are right. She is really easy to build. Maybe it's because I don't use her enough. She cleaves through tank down players like wallpaper. Yeah, if you have a 320 Bright Witchy Syria, I guess so. But I'll definitely think about it. I'll obviously like change things around later. We'll come back to it, but I want to just get like the baseline just done. Last piece, Karin. Ass. Sorry, not Guild War slave. Sorry, you're ass, but not that ass. She's kind of bad. I guess if you, she's mostly picked against like I don't know why like Ellie Ghost. If you have like a really fast like LPK, I guess you pick her against like Ellie Ghost to like strip stealth and like try to kill that. I suppose. But it doesn't really work because Ellie Ghost kind of just outspeeds. I don't know. Kind of meh. Also really hard to build compared to like Zahawk. I think Zahawk is actually easier to build than Last Piece. Well, then again, he gets like 50% crit for like, or 50% crit chance like for free. But yeah, she's just bad. She's whatever. Well, you're kind of right. The rest of them are kind of just speed imprints. Mercedes. I literally see nobody use Mercedes. I don't even think I bother putting her in. I put Moon Bunny. I think. I don't know. I don't think she's bad. I don't think she's bad. She's at least average, at the very least. I'm just debating. Because compared to like all these other units, she kind of does like the same job. What she do for this season? I mean, there's a lot of extra turns this season. Sit there and get cleaved down. I mean, I think you sometimes pick her as a 4th to 5th pick against like Ludwig teams. Or like ML Payra teams. G-Berg had more use than B-Dom. I think they're about the same, honestly. G-Berg's mostly used for Zeo trapping. She's mostly used for like one-turn units like DDR. Well, you don't use her against DDR. You use Schneel against DDR, but like Payra or Ludwig. Maybe not Payra. Honestly, Payra kind of shits on her. Like Ludwig, I'd say. Ludwig or Veronica. I've used her against Veronica a couple times. You even Lud Cleave and you don't see B-Dom? Well, because it depends on the draft as well, too. Kinda hard to say, actually. But I don't think she's bad. I think she's average. I think she's okay. I'll put her here for now. We can talk about her later. New Kid's just bad. Her passive works off of her getting hit, of course. But then you just kind of pick units that don't. I guess you pick her into like. I mean, I don't have New Kid Aiden myself, but the way I see her getting picked is obviously against like units that are weak to injury, right? Is she even good against like high HP units? And place the rest there. Okay, then we sift out all the speed imprints. No, she's terrible. Yeah, I thought so. This one's a bit eh. Actually, I kind of want to. But yeah, Dark Aiden's kind of just bad. Unfortunate. You're fine with these two just being here. They're just average. You use them for speed imprints. The way I see it, like with Sid and stuff. Okay, wait. I kind of want to put Silk and Solid though, cause she also has like Teiyu synergy. Or maybe that's just me, because I don't have Teiyu, but I can see her being used with Teiyu as well, while also being a speed imprint. I feel like she's better than most speed imprints though. With the whole pushback thing, and she strips a lot. Even average, okay. She probably is average. I don't think I'd probably put her next to like BBK. Okay, but Veronica is definitely solid though. Even as a speed imprint. That 50% pushback into like, and she works with literally the best like cleave or aggro unit. Really? You put Veronica at average? Why though? She seems so nice. She seems like such a solid unit. She pushes by 50% now. Defense breaks bombs you. She has the ER soul burn. Then again, I guess Ron has the same thing, but he's AoE, so it doesn't count. She's single target, and she's stealth too. I'll think about it. I'll come back to it. I'll put the rest into here. I think that's it for... all 4 stars. But both these Shuris... this one's getting a buff soon, so I think after buff he might be pretty good, because he's really good against A-Flan with his 100% hit chance. Stop yapping for 4 stars. Yeah, that was basically about all the 4 stars. Damn, that's really it. I honestly thought there'd be more. Okay, let's go to this tier. That's the not fun tier. Abigail, she's really niche. I think she's just average. Backline unit gets immortality. Actually, I don't even see her pick that much, but cleave section and put all the cleave units inside. What? So I make another section down here for cleave units only? Whatever. Yes. That'd be so confusing. I'm trying to because I don't need a cleave section. Hello, Garrison. It's a ploppable tier list. No. I guess I should change this really quickly. You're not gonna see cleave units in Epic? What? Yes, you will. We're literally gonna see a bunch of them soon. Well, not a bunch of them, but a couple of them soon. You're not using Emma Ludwig in standard or aggro? Yeah, but I still probably put Emma Ludwig in solid. I mean, we'll get to that later, but... What do you mean that's copium? Oh my god, okay. AU Fiend. I think she's kind of a must-have, honestly. She's one of the only 2 units that slows down CR boost a poppable tier list next. I don't know. We'll see about that. Then what's closer gonna be? An epic? Hold on. We'll get to these units later. I think this is the first one I put in epic. I think AE Fiend is really good. What does Kuni even mean? I'm not gonna ask. But she's like one of the only two people that like mitigates, and she's really good against like ML Pera. Which is one of the better meta units. Good against Ludwig, like Zio, all that. I think she's epic. For me, I think she's really kind of like a must-have. Why are you guys getting mad? I've literally just been speaking facts. This is fine. But she's really good against like Cleave and stuff. One of a kind. Besides like Politis, but she does Politis job like even more better because she's also a hard carry. A-Flan. Yeah, she's kind of a must-have, honestly. If you wanna play anything, she's good into literally every single playstyle. I don't think she's a single playstyle she's weak in. She's good at everything and does everything. She has like a couple counters like Emma Politis, Solitaria, and Eligos. But then I just put Guiding Light on her and I deal with Eligos pretty easily. Honestly, I lose a lot of Solitarias, but for the most part, not that much of an issue. Because Solitaria is still bad in her own right. Okay, maybe we should get to Solitaria by then, but she has a couple counters, but the counters don't really do too well against her. How do I explain my point? Like, no, there's nothing to explain. She's just like the best aggro, the best cleave, anchor, everything. You don't even pick Solitaria into cleave anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ugh, I don't even want to imagine that. Ain's Wu-Gao is obviously epic. There's nothing to say about that. Albedo is I think I'd place Albedo. Definitely better than like C Armin, definitely. 100%. She kind of does C Armin's job. Except that I'm pretty sure she's based off of critical hits instead. She has her S3 that's really good against like units like BBK, like MLChu. Yeah, I think she's really solid. With a defense down, unable to debuff, she strips it. And also paired up with Senya, does quite a lot of damage with her S1. I think she's a solid. I'm happy with this. Alencia, dude, she's literally my only injury unit, so I have a bit of bias, but she's kind of just average. You don't really pick her much. She's more like your last option, or like if they pick like a Crow, or they pick like multiple Watcher units, and you need like injury and stuff, and there's nothing that kind of like seals her unable to debuff. I'll pick her. I think she's really good. She's the solid on the Plap scale. Okay. A Tywin. You know, bro used to be a solid. And now he's kind of an average. Dude, I spent my ML coins to get this ban. I wish I saved my ML coins, man. But Tywin's kind of just... I don't think he's... Is he solid? I think I'd still say he's right now. Maybe before he used to be pretty solid, but now he's pretty average. With well, first of course Emma Luna running around, that hurts him a lot. You know, you don't really pick him against Cleave. His main thing was that he kind of like ignored ER. Whenever he gets his like S2 or his passive proc, but then Archdemon came around. Yeah, and you just don't see him anymore. He and also everybody's playing with immunity now. It's a very immunity meta, and he just sucks into it. It's just unfortunate. Yeah. I'd probably put him there. At least he's okay against Mort. I'll pick him against like Mort sometimes, but he dies way too quickly. A mid, I literally have nothing to say about mid. I never use a mid. She's probably a mid. I never see her ever again. Apocalypse, yeah, she's a Guild Wars slave. Orbiter. I think I put him average. He's used if there's no like Bryceria, no Luna. Unfortunately still kind of sucks into an Embo Ludwig Cleave. Yeah, I mean even sucks into Embo Teiyu. Yeah, his unit is very hard to pick. But you pick them if he doesn't, if like his S2 or when he comes back actually does something with his big damage. So I'm losing my voice. Mostly anti-cleave though. You don't pick him in standard or turn 2. Mostly as an anti-cleave and he's just okay. Archdemon, now this is a solid unit right here. With that buff, that buff is crazy still. I don't know what they were doing with that buff. The highest attack unit, she drags into also with a seal. You see 2 solid reasons. There's not much to say about her. She seals. She drags the highest attack unit into the seal target. It's just bound for a really good unit. Not much to say. Architect Leica. She's really niche. I don't have her, so I don't really know what to say. But whenever I fought her, she's always like a 4th, 5th pick against like obviously high HP units. Or not high HP units, but I guess you could target anybody, but mostly against high HP units. But I don't think she really does that well, because you could just like... She's dog shit. Yeah, I don't think there's really much to say. Yeah, there's nothing much to say about her. I don't think I've lost her a single time. Arya? I'd say she's average, but with like the rise of like... She does get obviously stomped out by like Mort, but I think she's really good. Or really solid in this meta. against like Tori. Yeah, mostly just against Tori or fire units. Yeah, I guess bad, really? Okay, I guess comparing her to Ameru, okay, yeah, you know what? If I compare to Ameru, maybe not. You rarely saw her? Yeah, I rarely saw her because I was the one picking her. But if I compare to the other units on solid, yeah, okay, she's probably just average. I'll put her like right here. This is not ordering anything, but she's average. Not bad though. I think we can skip Arunka. I literally never see her. I can skip Bihu, but Lion. I think Lion's solid. She stops any Ludwig cleave or any type of cleave that involves soul burn. She's like pre-banned and banned always. Not always, but a lot. Because she stops so many comps from working. I think just because of that, she's kind of solid. She just stops so many different types of plays from being able to... Well, by different types of plays, I mean just aggro and cleave. She stops a lot of that. And really good in high ER comps, I think. At least that's most of the games I play against her. She always has high ER. It's annoying as shit, but I think that's probably how you'd pick her. And does damage with 3F now too. It's gross. Counter ER, man. Benny Maru. At least he has a use. Actually, you know what? I'll put A-Lots in average. Because these two at least have uses. All of these people don't really have uses. They're more like meme picks. He's good into Senya. That's probably about it. I guess sometimes you might want to use him against like DDR. He could work against DDR, I suppose. Or like ML Para, but I think for the most part he kind of just... I don't think I've ever tested him out against ML Para, but I can't imagine he's too good. Because ML Para, I don't even think she would even need to S3. She would just kill the Benny Maru and she would just game tempo after that. Yeah, mostly just for Senya. I guess you could also pick him for other people with extra turns as well. Haste is a solid. Haste is a solid. I almost put him average, but at least the way I have him built is counters a lot for whatever reason. All my other units don't counter as much as Haste. I guess he just really likes me, which is very nice for me. But most people would put him in like Proof of Valor, and they pick him as like that one thing you have to kill because if you kill the other units, he'll just bring them back. Really annoying to deal with, honestly. He heals a lot with Celestine. But even without that, he still heals quite a bit. And he strips and does damage. Like, man, this unit is some bullshit. I don't think he's a must-have though. Like Ayufin or Flan, I don't think he's a super must-have because he kind of gets screwed over by like DN and Ilinov and injury. Litica, she's average. Just a good cleave anchor with like Zero or Peira or stuff like that. Briar Witch. Lawyers, what do you think about Briar Witch? Cleave anchor? Sorry, not cleave anchor. I mean, she helps with like cleave push-up. I forgot what it was called. Not cleave anchor. Sorry. The cleave anchor is more like Hua Young. Sorry, I got it wrong. Right, you're solid. Yeah. She's just a solid unit. Not a must-have or an epic, but I think I comfortably say she's solid. Good in cleave. I sometimes pick her in turn 2 in standard. I like her. I think she's good. Why are you angry, Mr. Yosh? You don't like Briar? Here's the cleave anchor. Yep, super solid. Where's my flat girl? What? Like, where's the flat girls in epic? I don't know, man. I won't know until... I don't even think there's... I'm gonna put a single... They need correction. Jesus Christ. I put Hua Young right here. Definitely. Really good cleave. Cleave anchor. A lot of people, for some reason, like to pick her first pick. Don't do that. Emma Katie's almost became epic. Nah, she ain't no damn epic. Hell nah. Hell no. Yeah, Bystander's a solid one. Sometimes she solos the game for you, sometimes she just doesn't want to play the game. Depends. Celine... Yenya? We'll get to Yenya soon, but she's not an epic. Yeah, she's Ashen, honestly. I was thinking maybe putting her in solid, but she's honestly kind of... She's honestly kind of average. Like she's kind of like all these units where they only work for like one type of thing. but they are pretty exploitable, unfortunately. Like these are the units where they're like good for like one thing or like for a couple of things, but they're very exploitable. Unfortunately. Like the amount of games, like you could just pick Celine, unless they're a crazy person. You pick like a Miki next, and she just go into that, proc her, and it'd be a nightmare. Or you work off her passive. Really annoying, as someone who likes to pick Celine a lot. Shoot, yeah, she's bad. Nothing to say there. Well, actually, I'd say she's average. She's really good against like certain like fire comps. She's bad. Against her counterpart, I guess if I put her along this, how many games have I seen Shu? But I mean, I'm just talking about her potential, you know. She has the potential to be average. Do I see Shu? No, but I'd like to believe in her. Yeah, honestly, Mort kind of stomped her out. Charlotte? Okay, funny enough, dude, I've won like 3 times with Charlotte. And that was forced. I had to pick her. Even if Gale win. Nah, she's bad. I don't know what to say. Bad unit. Closer charge just kind of an average. As a... Yeah, 3 times out of 3K games. I mean, it's still 100% win rate. Closer charge just works nice with cleave. He's more of just like a piece for cleaves. Kind of average. don't think I fought any Commander Pavos. I don't think I fought any Leikas. I fought a couple Conquerors. I think she's average. She's good in niche scenarios, but also exploitable like the rest of them. Dark Corvus? I have not fought a single Dark Corvus. Yeah, he's bad. But I think some people in this chat have told me they've been using him. So maybe for some niche things. Guild War Tech, he is kind of a Guild War Tech, but I don't want, he doesn't deserve to be in Guild War Slave. Alright, DDR, he probably used to be an epic. Now I probably would put him in a solid. Doesn't fit in Guild War? That's crazy. DDR is just solid. He's nice. Okay. Sorry, not okay. He's above average, but yeah, they just pumped him with like Schneel. Schneel beats him really hard. If of course he uses his stuff, but otherwise Schneel doesn't really beat him that hard. Schneel is more just to make sure he doesn't use any of his skill. I do Guild War. How many times do I use Dark Corvus? I don't have Dark Corvus, so I can't use Dark Corvus. If I had him, maybe I'd use him sometimes. Yeah, DDR is solid. Whatever, man. DJB, dude. I built a DJB only to never use him. I think he's actually pretty good against Tori, right? Or against like... There's so much barrier in this meta. Isn't he like okay? Because Harseti on injury? Yeah. Hino uses DJB and got legend with him. That means he's pretty good in some comps. I believe in him. SCC is back then, yeah. What is the spring one? We haven't seen the other one or the next season yet. I think he's alright. Just okay. Very niche pick. Designer. Definitely has some weaknesses, but I'm a little bit biased. She's like pretty good against like Harseti teams and like still debuff teams. Yeah, I put her solid actually. Definitely, actually. What is wrong with YouTube, man? Destina, she's an okay cleanser. Honestly, I picked her like one time. She's okay. Maybe after the buff she'll be really good. But she's like a she almost use her, I guess, as like a haste. Not really even. She's just average. I don't really know. There's not really not much to say about her, unfortunately. Yeah, the end solid. Man, like think about her compared to like Destina. She's really good, especially in this meta with so many things penetrating defense. And now they're actually starting to make more units that don't penetrate defense. But she's really good against like Genoa. Anti-crit is still works 50% of the time, works all the time, but her anti-crit is really useful. Definitely very solid. Works against a lot of units, and just a overall she also just provides a lot of buff stacking, so that's really nice. She gives so much buffs, man. Holy crap. Bright Senya maybe used to be solid, now she's just average. kind of got pushed back with so much injury in the meta now. ML Sharoon, please. Yeah, there's not much to say about Brightson. Yeah, she's okay. Yeah, using some niche teams that you want to protect your backline. Sharoon. Okay, after the buff, Sharoon is kind of like crazy, but right now she's average. This pre-buff or before the buff. She's okay. Works against DDR, kind of. Doesn't really work against DDR, honestly. You kind of exploit it. I definitely give her an average. It's so sad. Either is average, is user in cleave comps. I don't really see her much, honestly. When's the plat tier dropping? Soon. It is average. You probably built him injury. It's okay against. Honestly, still sucks against debuffs, even though that's his whole gimmick. Smash or pass tier list. I should have done that in April Fools. I should have made a smash or pass tier list. Hey, where's I? Even though he's supposed to work against debuffs, he kind of sucks against debuffs. I don't know. Weird unit. But he's okay. He's not bad. I can at least say that much. Elena actually pretty good. I probably put him on the higher end of average, but Elena is actually pretty nice against like AoE cleave comps like Ron. She kind of shreds Ron. It's never too late. I can make it now. No. Elena's okay though. I like her. I think she's cool. Go against Ron. Go against those types of teams of AoE. With AoE to like kind of start it, she pushes up by 50% of Malgahar's tome. I kind of gimps them. I've won a couple matches because of that. I'd say Eligos is pretty solid. Dude, you see this guy in like every single game with like any flan or just as a cleave character himself is also really good. Because he just does so much damage when you kill a person, it's kind of crazy. Elvira. I've literally picked this character 0 times. I think they're average, but there's like cheese tech with her, with like you could like try and make like a counter ER one, and like she's still good in like roping. Still, I don't like the unit. Candle Elvira. Yeah, some people do that too. Mostly a cheesy character. I don't like her. Kinda meh. Emperor Ilyanov. Man. Yeah. Wait, where the hell did she go? Elvira stocks are up now though? Why? What made her stocks go up? I don't think there's much to say about Elyanov. Honestly, it feels like she mitigates more than a mitigation knight. It's kind of crazy. This unit's absurd. She doesn't really give a shit too much about debuffs because she just cleanses them. Unless it's like stun or sleep. But honestly, you could make it. I think I've seen a couple of ER Ilyanovs, and that was actually a pain in the ass to fight. It might be the new thing. But really good. She takes so much turns, man. It's crazy. And there's so much damage and injury. She beats like half of the characters right here. It's like just dumb, man. It's a dumb ass unit. I don't like her. Ludwig. Okay, I think he's really good cleave character, but still very exploitable. Like if I compare it to like an Eligos, you know, I think Eligos still kind of beats him in a lot of ways, cause he kind of just he has to be a very specific comp and you need to ban very specific things. But otherwise, he's a really good he's a really good cleave character. Honestly, I don't know. Should he be in solid? Like I look at him compared to these other units, and I'm like I don't know. Ludwig kind of kicks ass. I mean, I'll put him average for now. I might put him in solid later, because honestly, I don't know if Ludwig should be an average. He's not really an average character in my eyes. Actually, I'll put him here for now. I'll change it around later. Fairy Tale Tenebria. I know she's actually been used quite a lot this season, right? I think we've only fought like against 2 fairy tales. But like in like high elo, I know she's like picked quite a bit, right? Or yeah, she's picked quite a bit, I think. For kind of like niche drafts though, I put her average, but I don't think she's bad. I think as a she's almost like a worse ML Lua, I guess we could say that. Kind of does the same job, just not as good. Faceless Lilica. I don't really know too much about what this unit does, honestly. I know she's S2 strips, and every person she hits, she gains 25%, so she pushes 100%. And her S3 does a full reset. I think that's all she does. Bonq tech. Oh right, Bonq uses her a lot too. I've never really fought against Bonq tech. I think he's okay. Rate her the highest tier. Bonq, is she an epic? A must-have unit? Surely not. FCC, she's probably going to be epic next buff, when the buff drops, but for this tier list, she's kind of meh. Kind of bad. Her main gimmick of full barrier is on a set that you can put on any night. It's unfortunate. I don't think I've seen any festive Idas. I don't think Ida's that good. I think she's kind of bad, honestly. Let's go Frida. Where is Frida in the line of the list? Hopefully Lost Fate. Hopefully Lost Fate isn't here. But you know, Frida. Nah, I'm kidding. Frida is I think she's, I don't know between. I think she's solid. I mean, she's staying over. What does that mean? I don't know, that free soul burn, she pushes up. She's really good in cleave comps, but she's good in certain cleave comps. You can't just like pick her. I'm no expert on Frida, but I think she's kind of average. Yeah, I think I put her probably kind of average. Honestly, I think I've beaten almost every single Frida team. I don't really find too much trouble dealing with her. She's like a nephew staying over because her parents going overseas for work. What kind of analogy? Oh, that's your situation with her? Okay. Okay, man. Okay. This, Arcetti. Big name on the block, huh? Yeah, she's epic. I don't even think there's much to say. She literally changed the whole meta just by herself. I hate her. I wish she never existed. But if you don't have her, damn. That kind of sucks. I don't have her, and it does kind of suck. Because there are a lot of situations I would pick her. But she real good. She is real good. Frida belongs higher than average? I don't know, man. Compared to these units, I think I put her in average, man. Unless Lost Fate just comes in and starts arguing with me, that's gonna be where I put her. Lua? I don't think she's a epic. The very bottom is no. This is not ordered at all. This is just like whatever. Any unit can be whatever. It's not like ordered. Emma Lua epic? Do you actually think that? I feel like she's more of a solid, but she's really close to epic though. I feel like she's real close. She needs. Her study is more of a solid. She literally changed the meta by herself, man. I don't know. She made building villager units a normal everyday thing. Lua is broken in the meta. She is broken. No one picks her stasis. She makes turn order complete RNG. What do you mean no one picks her? You've literally seen me fight her 80,000 times. I feel like I fight in like 1 in 10. Or like 1 in 5 matches I fight her. At the very least. Cause I'm stuck in the lower ranks? Damn. Damn. So you're saying champ players are lower ranks? That's crazy. That's crazy. Not cool, man. That's like basically saying warlords are lower rank. Harsetti? Do you fight a lot of Harsettis? Or do you not fight Harsettis? Oh, he uses Harsetti. Oh damn. Dude, she just got banned like 5 times. Okay, but the one time she's not banned, you picked her, she lost. That's kind of funny. Oh wait, no, she's winning a lot now. Yeah, she'd be banned a lot, definitely. don't know. This makes me think she really does belong epic. Everybody bans the shit out of her. Nobody likes this unit. We're gonna gamble on our city S2 turn order? Yes, everybody does that. Everybody gambles on that. And they win. Like saying Blue Lua is also epic. Those are two very different units. And plus, Blue Lua isn't banned at all. She was banned back then. Back then she was an epic, but now she's not an epic. Now she's more like a bad. More like an average. That's two different metas. You can't say that. And I would put Blue Lua on epic back then. Because she was an epic back then. Definitely. You don't respect her? Exactly. You don't respect her. You don't know the power she has, man. You probably ban Horsetti. Well, you probably do basic cleave anyway, so that makes sense actually. That's why you don't get it, man. Red Tenebia is epic. I don't know if I agree with that one, but the ducking blessed. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Prove you wrong, best girl. Isn't she like a psychopath? She's like crazy. She is mentally challenged. I guess that's another word for her, yeah. What is wrong with crazies? Are you gonna fix her? No. Do you want to date someone like Yuno Gasai? I don't know if you know that character, but the Yandere character, you want to date that? I don't want to date that. That's kind of hot. Cause you can fix her? No, you can't. You can't. You know why? Because the MC tried to fix her and he didn't. If the main character can't fix her, who can fix her? Nobody can. Many people have this fetish ink are like, no, I know it's a fetish, but I don't like her for the most part. Like goth mommy. I mean that's definitely more of a bigger fetish. Wait, where are we? Hawaiian, I think is. I think she's average, very niche, but like all of them pretty exploitable. Ilinov, I think it's the same. She's a pretty good injury unit. And since there's a lot of leaf units going around this meta, she's also pretty good. Did I hit legend? No, I'm sorry, dog. I did not. You petit trois because of that and never used her. I see. Between all you and me is y'all say I can fix her, and I say I can accept her as she is. Damn. Let's just leave Fire Elena in the bad. She probably is a bad, but I don't. But I think she's also pretty like niche wise pickable in some areas. Cause like these units are more like no matter what, if you pick them, they're kind of just gonna be bad no matter what. Is this a recording for YouTube? Yeah, it is. I tried to use Fire early enough. And honestly, I did win a couple games with her. I don't think she's bad. She's just very, very situational. I admit it's pretty good for cleaving. I don't know anything about a mid. But I didn't ignore your message. I said this was for a YouTube video. Made it to end. A good opener. Actually, one of my Malaysian brethren does use her. Like, they are. I think Aoki. Yeah, Aoki is a mid picker, right? Yeah, but that's just so lame. I'd rather just see them because it makes you any better. Set 60k on his account only to be champ. Well, maybe he just doesn't play that much. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it later. Cause you know what? Actually, maybe a mid isn't. Maybe she is just super mid. Instead of bad. Maybe she's not bad. Because these characters are just bad in general. Wukong? Oh, so damn, there's gonna be a lot of average characters. Wukong's definitely very average. But super exploitable, just like the rest. Do you think we'll have a selector of 5-star units or be random ones? I think we have one selector for limiteds in terms of RGBs, and then I think we should have a selector. I don't know if we have a selector for MO5s. I don't know about that one. Hard to gear, so you get why she isn't bad. Oh, she's insanely hard to gear, and she is just bad in general, no matter how you pick her. Since mitigation is so strong right now, or pretty damn strong, you can't really. It's so hard to kill a unit if you're tanking down at least. Yeah, I can't kill 30k tank down units. What he said. And more you actually, bro is actually kind of bad. I don't think I've ever lost to him before. Yeah, honestly, I think he's pretty just kind of bad overall. Even though I really like him, I think he's just kind of meh. Overall, I think I pick someone else besides Wukong every time. All the Yuffie, I think it's average. You're good in Zeo trapping. If you're good in Zeo trapping, you're average already. You're good. You're good for a really good meta unit. That's good enough for me. And then Jacko, it's the average good cleave unit. Genoa, he used to be solid, but then he got pushed back by like DN and of course Ilyanov. He really suffered from them. I feel like I can't pick him anymore. It's really difficult. BBK replaces Genoa. True, true. Hello at last. What's up, man? Making a tier list right now. Judge Kisei. I don't fight her much, but I'm afraid of Judge Kisei. On a kind of like on low key, I'm pretty afraid of her. Cause she's kind of like pseudo Ron, all in one. She defense breaks and kind of cleaves by herself. I don't know. This unit always gave me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know what to feel about her. Yeah, she is scary. I always pre-ban her. I think she's average. She's never bad whenever you pick her. How was my season? I mean, technically I climbed the highest I've ever climbed, top 2,000. So I guess it was good. But I would like to be Emperor next season. I want to be top 1,000. You use both so your opponent has to pick who to fight. True. cleave unit, so she's just average. Carwick, I don't see him at all. He's average. He's more of a cleave unit. Kayron, maybe in the next buff he'll be something. Otherwise, let me see if there's anybody else that I would see. No, nobody. Oh, big boy up top. Crow, probably best, if not second best mitigation knight. What about Kane? Yeah, Kane, no. But Crow, yeah, he is probably the best mitigation knight in the game. He's good against Flan, which is one of the meta units. Does suck against injury and defense penetration resist, but I don't know, still so good. So good. I really wish I could put him on protection set. Make him even more tankier. Next season, Celine will be top tier. I'm sorry, bro. Not even I believe that. She's probably still gonna suck. If I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, maybe she'd be better. Pick her with like protection set, mitigation knights. Maybe she'd be good. She is the meta. Yeah. I pick her every single game. Laya, I think used to be epic. Now she's more of a solid pick. She has like the same problems of sucking against. She has like almost the same problems as Crow. Just that she's a cleanser. Crow should be epic. See Crow crawling everywhere. I don't know. I think I see him. He has about the same usefulness as Ross to me. Yeah, I'm free to play. Maybe he's slightly better than Ross, but I could definitely see him being better than Ross. But bro is really good for mitigation. He almost has like the same amount of utility as Ross, I guess. Seeing Crow everywhere this season, either picked by you or on the other side. Yeah, he is everywhere, but I don't think he's an epic unit. Plus, we're gonna get Guard Captain Crow. Dude, fucking Crow. Where's LRK? Let me fucking put LRK. Crow, Lost Rare Crow, and Guard Captain Crow are gonna be right here. Like, it's gonna be a Crow meta next season too. Just you're gonna see 3-man Crow, the 3 Crow team. Golden Boys will be back. Crow simp? I'm not a Crow simp. He's just good, so good, man. Good against Knockwall. He has that thing that he's Laya, but does like damage immediately, and doesn't he does care about injury, but he does his S3 like first turn. Not the Golden Boys. It might come back, who knows. Landy's bad for this meta, but after the buff I think should be good. Well, we're around when it was DN, Crow, Ruel, stalled to death win meta. I was around that part, yeah. You did, but Mason really likes her though. And I think she does have some potential, but overall this meta, yeah, is the worst by far. But yeah, she kinda sucks in this meta, unfortunately. Lydica is literally gonna be epic next patch, but right now she's here actually. Liking her and picking her are two different things. Yeah, why do you think I still put her in bed? I don't think she's that good. Though he might argue that she's really good for like night or mitigation, like blocking off mitigation. But I don't really think so, honestly. You can kind of cleanse that shit off really quickly. Lilias, they actually made her worse. Yeah, I don't think I will ever pick this unit ever again. Oh, Lionheart. You were so good. And then ML Luna came around. I literally can't see a good snare over her. It's so hard to use her. Little Queen Charlotte, why would you ever use this kid? You have Boy Young. And she still doesn't even kill. Unfortunate. You still use her, Little Queen? Oh, Lionheart Sermia? I think she's really hard to use though in this meta. So much like not only mitigation, so she doesn't even do that much damage, but also just like fixed damage that just kills her right off. At one point they were amazing. Yeah, they were, but no, they're not. She's hard to use, but you still do. Yeah. That's the thing, she's still really hard to use. I'm not really scared whenever I see a Lionheart. Lone Crescent? I don't think I fought a single Lone Crescent Bellona, but I think she's pretty average. At least I feel she's pretty average. Yeah, she fell off hard though. She's still used against Candy, right? I guess you could still use her against Candy. But you see more ML Ken than her. Holy. Yeah, you're actually kind of right. You're actually so right, honestly. She fell off so hard. I don't even think she's that good anymore. ML Ken? No, that's an average character. Until the patch. And maybe he'll be better. Well, probably not. He'll be okay. Is Bihu? That's smart, yeah. I didn't put Bihu on this list. I still don't think he's... Yeah, I still think... Here, if I were to put Bihu somewhere, it'd probably be here. ML Pero Epic? Yeah, she kinda is. Unless your entire team is immunity, she's probably like the best aggro unit in the entire game. Aggro and cleave. This unit is crazy. No, dog, I'm not making that. Her mid riff is too good. It's alright. Yeah, Blue is bad. I can't see a use case for her. She made you do Abyss Towers? Why? To gain more mystics? Just to pull her? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I've lost to 2 Maid Lunas, honestly. But if you know, there's like one comp she's being used in. I'm not even gonna place her on the list because she's not. She's actually like a cleave character. She works in one cleave, and that's for some reason she works with Let me see if I can find her real quick. She works with Ning Ning. This Ning Ning cleave of Luna is kind of crazy. I've lost to it like twice now. Actually, so embarrassing until I actually got my shit together and I finally won. It must be a dog shit cleave. It is, and I lost to it. I need to be better in cleave. Anyways. Well, it's also partially because I didn't know what the hell Ning Ning does. I'll put her in bad, but I didn't know what the hell she did, man. That's a Hirado and almost delete your account, oh buddy. Meteor Carwick? Man, this dude used to be the shit. I don't even think he's solid anymore. He's just... yeah, he's kind of meh, honestly. Kind of average. It's an average cleanser. It sucks, but it's kind of the truth. Still your best cleanser? You might need a... might need to look up getting a better one. Trust, this guy is not it. Melissa, she was used for a period of time against Flan. And then she wasn't, because I started putting Guiding Light. For a lot of reasons. Did you just start out? Only Hino is able to make hand guy work with 270 with spear. See, you need that. You need 270 spear for him to be good. I can't do that. I don't know who would want to risk and put all their speed gear to make a 270 hand guy. It's relatable. This tier list is relatable. Good to see you. He doesn't play anymore. Damn. Oh, you just started? You just built different. Okay, man. Steelilius is average. Kind of like in the same veins of like all these characters. She good niche pick for like high HP units, except for the fact that sometimes she doesn't even kill the high HP units, so that's a little bit sad. She hasn't killed 30k units. Honestly, I almost put her in bad for the fact that she kind of can be used in cleave as like a push up, or aggro as a push up. Meh. But she's not bad though. I wouldn't say she's bad. Milim, a lot of people actually have been using like 260 millims to beat like stealth units. I can see it, makes sense. I don't think she's bad, but she's definitely very, very exploitable. She's not used for cleave though. She's mostly used to beat like Celine's or characters that stealth like Rat. I know some of them try using her against Rat. Yeah, there's always openers, so but she's situational. She can't still be used though. Though honestly, okay. Actually, never mind. She's not bad. I think she's bad overall. Even if you pick her, if there's no openers, that means they're probably tanking down. I don't even think that she could kill that Rat. Like, have I saw Milim? Actually, 0 times, Loyus. 0 times. Is exclamation lurk a command? What command is that for? Even cleave or aggro don't pick Milim. Oh, I'm sorry, dog. I'm not sponsored by HelloFresh yet. Maybe sometime soon, yeah. Yeah, Mort's not epic. He's solid. He's very solid. Very solid. People ban him just so they can pick counterattack units, which I think is stupid, but you know they do it. Oh shoot, dude, the date changed. Damn. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Which part of it is solid? Yeah, I'll let you think about it, lawyers. You give me your answer, huh? Yeah, also the fear thing is really, really good. Yeah, obviously his biggest thing is obviously injury. This guy gets injured and it's kind of like he... Also, whenever he does his, once he does his S3, he kind of like lay low, but he still has like utility with being able to counter attack. He has won me some games because of just one counter attack. Much nice, much nice. Plus he kind of beats Hua-Young, he beats Amiki, he beats a lot of cleansers because of his dumbass fear. He's cool, he's good. It's funny, is a cleave anchor, he can be a cleave anchor, yes. Definitely, that too. He's good, very solid. Oh, Knockwall, oh. I used her a lot. And then I switched all my speed gear to Payra, and then I stopped using her. But from when I used her, I don't know, I think she was pretty solid. Just being able to seal, you know, still. Is there a legend list you can access anywhere? What do you mean? This is a legend list. Honestly, it's pretty accurate to any legend list. For the most part. But Knuckle is for RTA endings. Oh, you mean you want to see who's who ended in Legend? Is that what you mean? Because you can just look at that in the game. Yeah, you can just look at that in the game. You go into RTA and ranking. Oh wait, you mean like? Oh wait, no, sorry. You mean like right? Yeah, you can't see that right now. No, you. I don't think you can access. I don't think there is a list you can access right now. Unfortunately, you just have to wait till it's just only Hall of Fame, which is the top 3. It's already out? Yeah, it's already out. I was confused when you said that. I thought you meant like the list were literally like posted somewhere. Which I guess they could be. I think Nako is solid. A good debuffer. Veteran Lua, at least. Isn't it on soon? What is this? I guess not yet. Probably not. The Chinese bought a retracted 100 finishers? Oh. I don't know anything about that then. I think Candy is... I think she's average, honestly. I'm not really afraid to face Candy. Especially like Mort being around, she kind of sucks a lot. She's more used for buff stacking, if anything. Against like DDR and stuff. Yeah. She okay. She's just okay. Pretty exploitable. But yeah, buff stacking is really her main use right now. Or sometimes you want to use like AU Fiend and Candy for like cleave teams for like counter-attack shenanigans, and maybe then too. Luna. This unit is probably gonna remain epic till the end of time. Probably the most broken unit in all of E7. I don't think there's a single unit that really holds a candle to her. She's good in everything. Yeah, nothing to say. If you know anything about her skills or what she can do, she's number one. Can be used in anything and everywhere. Yep. Dumbass unit. A unit that definitely should never have existed. But it is what it is. I think Ocean Bee is honestly pretty bad right now as a cleanser as well. The resurgence of a Euphine. I mean, she's always been pretty decent because of her CR cut. But the reason I put her in epic is because she's one of the 2 CR cuts. She's a hard carry. She beats ML Peira. She's just good against a lot of like the meta units. That's why I think she's like kind of epic. Kind of need her honestly. She's really good. Yeah, she's a popular 3rd pick. I don't know about 3rd pick, but yeah, I guess 3rd pick to stop like Ludwig claims. Yeah. It's true. I guess she did have a bit of resurgence this season. Okay, I think we're like halfway done. Where were we? Peira is okay. She's an okay cleave unit. I don't think she's spectacular. Peira is like better than her in every way. Sad. Pirate Flan, average. Another cleave unit. Politis. Honestly, Politis kind of solid. Still, being one of the 2 CR cutters, I think is really big. I think that's really strong. Ron, yeah, Ron's bad. He really got through to the gutter. Actually, no, this guy's bad. This guy's bad. Oh, this guy's bad. You don't use any of these units. You don't use Ravi. Ravi's kind of average. Good against some green comps, I'd say. Well, I guess any green comp, but she's alright. Remnant, my boy. This guy's very solid. Holy, this guy hits like a truck. Especially the buff. Oh my goodness, he actually hits so hard. Can definitely kill through Ilyanov's like 30% bullshit. Yeah, this unit is kind of crazy. Very good for aggro teams. You can build a speed Rylet, or can go full damage. A lot of people, I go full damage. He has won me a lot of games. He is still God. Very good. Rowana, cleave unit. Just average. She's good. You don't see any. I don't even remember when's the last time I saw a Rimuru. I guess you'd pick Rimuru against DN if you want to. Overall, I wouldn't. This guy kind of sucks, honestly. It's been bad. It's been pretty bad for a while. Unfortunate. Very sad, honestly. Because I kind of like him, honestly. Unfortunate. Rana's average. She's kind of using like. I use her sometimes against like Harsetsi or Arc Demon. She's okay against them. Definitely should put immunity on her though, if you're using her. What else? Ruel. I honestly haven't faced much Ruels. I've won against all of them, but I don't think I have enough data to really say how good she is. I think she's okay. I don't think she's solid. I think. she kind of does have like that ML haste effect where you kind of want to kill her, but she has the revive to push 50%, so that is still very, very nice. Nah, she's mostly just used for like super tank down, like annoying comps where you just can't, where she like tries to help the hyper carry win the game. Like I guess like a Remnant Violet or like a AU feed, for example, something like that. You don't really see her in like aggro comps or anything like that. She's good. I think she's kind of average though. Sage Balance is on, you don't use this unit. Schneel, my boy. I think I've won almost every single match with Schneel. Except for some matches where they actually just kill my shield because my shield is just not that. I literally get gear gapped by Schneel. That's how I lose, if I get gear gapped. Otherwise, I think he's a really good counter to DDR. And why are you saying hee lawyers? And you know, his S3, one of the few moves that actually gives defense buff, so that's pretty nice. Just 4k damage. You can kind of cheese it by making some counts of LRK and Laya to make it so he has 2 turns less, and he basically gains it like in the next turn. It's kind of crazy actually. How you can kind of exploit his S3 and he does 8k damage to the entire team. It's pretty good. I think he's solid though, actually. His counterplay is dying. is dying to like a Tori or something. But if you pick him with mitigation, okay, that's a stupid reason. His main weakness is dying. No shit. But his weakness I'd say is LRK, ML Vivian, Schneel. No. Dude, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. You pick LRK, ML Vivian, Schneel. Yeah. Honestly, also pick Guard Captain Kraus so you can S3 twice in a row too. Why not? Why not, right? Does this Fire Lytica Cleave just stop that? It'll be fine. Surely we can make that weapon. In fact, you know what? I'll pick Fire Lytica I'll pick Fire Lytica no matter what. She could probably be using everything. Yeah, probably gonna be pre-banned. She's probably gonna be like crazy. Nothing much to say about Schneel though. You just need to make sure to keep him safe. Make sure to draft him with mitigation. Make sure he stays alive. If not, when he dies, you're kind of in trouble. See, Phantom Politics, epic. I don't think I gotta say anything else. That unit is dumb. Should never have existed. Senya's bad. I tried using her a couple times and never worked out. Shelter is average. You mostly use her for evasion units. Like very, very, very exploitable. Especially if you take first turn. Especially since you pick it. Especially since almost like half, literally more than half of the epic are openers. So yeah, it's definitely not a fun time to use Shelter. I think Sez is bad. Actually, he's a cleave character. I'll put him in average. He's whatever. Silverblade is whatever. Cleave, control comp. Mostly cleave though. Solitaire of the Snow. I'd say. Honestly, I don't think she's that weak. I don't think Solitaire is that weak. Hello, Tap. What's up, man? I think she's kind of solid, honestly. She beats Rat. She beats Flan. Technically, I say she's pretty darn good. 5 p.m. here. Just woke up. You woke up at 5 p.m. Damn, playing too much Monster Hunter. He's doing RTA secured M. Ah, nice. Good to hear. Okay, let's continue. We're almost done. Specimen says, "Yep, bro is bad." Especially with DN also coming in, and yeah, this guy's bad. I don't know what to say, bro. This is a sad character. I like this character, but especially after the next buff to also like Sharoon. Oh, he's ultra plus bad. Yeah, this guy is never gonna get picked ever again. Except for like a 4/5 pick. That's probably where I see it. Spectre Tenebria. This unit is good in some situations. Kind of. Honestly, doesn't do enough damage. That's kind of sad. That's kind of how I see Spectre. She doesn't do enough damage. But maybe that's just the Spectres I fought. I don't know. Spirit Eye. Yep, she super sucks. Straze. Oh, well, I can see him as a... He's still a good 4/5 pick, I think. There's a really high HP unit, of course. Successor Taeyu, bro, is a cleave unit, so he's average. Sorry, Brick Charlotte. She's also a cleave unit. I probably put her at average as well. Eseria, cleave. Maybe I should make a cleave tier list, but I'm not a cleaver anyways. But in terms of for cleaving, she's kind of meh. But she can be used quite a bit. Sylvan Sage. Next patch, she's probably gonna be here. Oh, sorry. Next patch, she's probably gonna be here. But she's not a bad unit, but I don't really use her. I don't really lose to her that much. I only lose whenever I just like kind of pick stupidly in draft, and I don't have anything to deal with her. Or if I don't have enough mitigation to stop her. I think she's kind of average, honestly. Actually, probably next patch she'll probably be like right here. Taeyu's bad. Do not use that man, please. Tamarin? No, actually no. You need to pay $60 for it to be good. Neighbor's bad. Top model Luluka, she's an okay cleave. I do lose to her quite a few times actually. Tori? Alright, Tori is right here. Is right here for now. But depending on what happens next season, considering how much they're power creeping her, she might actually be epic. It's kind of insane. There's nothing to really stop her. You can only pick good units against her, but there's no true counter pick. I don't know how the hell you deal with this unit, man. Like sometimes I pick Karina and they just kill one by units and she enters stealth and that's it. That's the game. Isn't Tori just average? I think she's solid, man. She's really good. Yeah, you basically need Karina at 3F. Well, I mean, she basically has that, but sometimes Karina can't even kill her with that. Or sometimes Tori kills someone and she stealths. You can literally end Legend if you draft smart enough. Well, yeah, and also you need like units. You need like all of these units, definitely. 100%. You start to gamble whether your Cascade procs. Yeah. Just don't let that happen, I guess. I don't know what to say. I mean, even with that, I feel like she's still super good. Still a super hyper carry. Just don't let it happen, true. Hello, Fave. You have one question. You return play for a long time. Can have a bunch. You have a bunch of 2-star heroes. Can you transfer them now? Because now, when no need, or sorry, I'm having a hard time reading what you're saying. You could probably transfer your 2-star units. You don't need them. They're kind of meh. People have Tori who can one-shot a good build Hua. She's fast, super fast, high. Yeah, honestly, she's really good. You pick her of any protection set. You can put her on Wind Rider. She stealths. Literally, Karina. What does she do to a stealth unit? She does nothing. It's already over by that point. It's so dumb. Tori's very good. She might actually be epic next season. It's this hero you drop farming before you know. What? Sorry, I don't understand your question. You mean 2-star units that drop in adventure? Yeah, you could probably sell them. Wait, they don't drop 2-star units anymore, right? I mean, I guess if you want to keep some of your 2-star units because of like a collectible thing, sure, but it still drops, really? Oh, never mind. Yeah, you could just sell them then. Doesn't really matter. You just transmit them. I transmitted all my 2-star units. I have no need for them. Yeah, no problem, man. Kayron? Bro, I want to put Kayron solid, but we all know he's kind of average. But he's cool though. He's a cool unit. Cool. Very cool unit. Shu? I don't know. Is Shu epic? I think she's more solid, but she is kind of epic though. She's at like the very top of solid. I'll say that. Yeah, but I don't think she's like an epic. Yeah. This looks good. Villagers, yeah, you pick him as a speed imprint. ML Lua should be SSS in your opinion. I'll change the units. I'll talk about some of the units later. I'll change it then. Trust. Don't worry, Finn. I'll talk about it more later. Young Senya. Ooh. Yufine. Yeah, she's good. Yulha. You can put her there. Okay, young Senya is solid. She's good. She's alright. I can't see fault. She does her job well. We out of here. Oh shit, dude, that notification scared me. Oh, is there light? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. You got something solid for you, bro. Keep all your imaginations to yourself, okay? Oh, you want me to move my cam? I got you. I didn't even realize I was blocking it. Yeah, I'll move it here for now. I'll move it back later. Sorry. Thank you for telling me. Where's the emote? What emote? Green Lilibit? You wanna know where Green Lilibit is? Where is she? No, Mr. Yosh. You go show that to others on your own time. Not here. Violet's bad. Zahag, he's used in pretty weird. Actually, he's pretty bad. I don't know what I'm saying. Bro's kind of bad no matter what. Zio. Ooh. Ooh, boy. What is this? Okay, sure. I'll add this. This looks funny. Isn't Selena a tier above? She gets picked often? Yeah, but I feel like she's very exploitable. This tier is like, you're good, but you're also very exploitable. That's what's average to me. But otherwise, it's just that, I guess it depends on what E she uses. I missed one unit. What unit? I'm not done yet. I still have A Karina. Karina is solid, for sure. Actually, she only used for Tori, and sometimes she doesn't even work. She's kind of average. She's exploitable in the way that she can't even kill Tori sometimes. That shit's sad, man. A Winter get put bad. We know he fucking uses her, man. Yeah, but it's very orangey. Do I think this meta is too diverse? Like, do you mean there's a lot of variety? Like, it's too much variety in this meta, is there? I don't think so. I think more variety is good. I just don't like how toxic it has become, you know? It's very diverse, or there's a lot of variety, but very specific. How do I say it? It's like, if you want to play like a villager playstyle, you have to, how do I explain this actually? There's a lot of variety, but there's also not a lot of variety. I don't know how to say it. It is very diverse, but it's like that. Yeah, it's more variety, but also it's the most toxic shit of all time, because you're just praying for an RNG stun, or you're praying for an RNG speed RNG. That's so dumb, man. Like, there's a lot of variety in this meta, but it's very brain dead. I think that's the way I want to say it. It's very brain dead variety. Like, there's no thoughts at all. It feels very, very robotic in how everybody picks, even though there's so many different ways of picking. Maybe I'm just brain dead. You see the people I fight, man. I'm not brain dead. I try to pick smart. It's just that I get distracted a lot, and I'm kind of dumb. I don't think there's anybody. I guess Commander Pablo could put down here. You can put her down here. You can put her down here. If you have a really, really good flan, if you have like a super crazy flan, she could probably be in solid, but otherwise she's average. Or just bad in general. Oh, but Fire Ken? Fire Ken isn't even here. Fire Ken is fucking... There you go. You think DDR is SSS? I think that should be all the units though. Let me just gloss over really quickly. Alright. Yeah, this is probably it. I missed one imprint Gloomy Rain. Nobody uses Gloomy Rain. Get that shit out of here. You can't play RTA without having a headache in draft. I understand, man. It really does feel like that. Okay. I guess one thing I definitely I think could change for Epic. I think Lua could definitely be an Epic. She's kind of crazy with her fucking control comp. She's definitely the best person for control. I think I might put her in Epic. She's kind of crazy. That shitty Christie ruined you once. Don't worry, it's not gonna happen again. Trust. Crow Epic? I don't think Crow is Epic. I don't think BBK is Epic. I think BBK is the top of solid. Beeline 100%. She was crazy. Yeah, she gets like banned like every single time you want to cleave or whatever. She gets banned. But you know what she does? She does beat like Lua. She beats Evasion. She beats anything that loses to like extra damage. She wins. I think Lua is insane this season. She's an annoying unit. Yeah, she is super insane. I don't know. I think Beeline is top. Okay. This one will be ordered. So I think BBK is like right here. No, Shu's like right here. BBK, Beeline, Amiki. Maraka could be like somewhere down here. Yansen could be right here. DDR could be somewhere around here. Push her back. I think Tori is SSS. You think more SSS? How many people you want in Epic? This is good enough. These are Epic is must have. Like you need this unit to succeed in draft. Is what I'm thinking. Whenever I put a unit in Epic. Astromancer Elena? Oh yeah, don't worry, man. I got you. Defo a must have. You could go without him. You could definitely win without Mort. Yeah, Zio never fell off. He's always really good. Only if her Cascade procs. If Cascade procs every turn, yeah, she would probably be an Epic, but she doesn't. That's why she's a solid. They say Wallahi. Yes, you could definitely win without more. You don't need him. Chico's and Miki, you don't need Mort. Well, most of the time they already banned Mort, so you just pick like DDR, or you just tank down, or pick DN, you know. But if we're not Epic, why he force ban? Yeah, same with Beeline. You pick Blitica, so true. You just pick a effectiveness unit, just like beat a Miki down, man. The SSB buff. If I take FCC early, isn't that a shutdown to Tori? That's Rana as a thing, so never mind. Respect that decision. We would always stick together. No, it's alright. You can argue with me, and you might change my mind about some things. It's just I don't think these units are like super must-haves, but they're very, very good. Like very, very close to being there. She's probably right down here. Okay. Okay, maybe not ordered. Ordered for the first 5. And the rest is kind of monogamous. Out of all this, I think what you want is a must-have. Yeah, probably DDR. Alright, it'll be something like this. Perfect. Emma Shoes SSS? Nah. She's real good, but You don't see K in the list? Alright, man. I got you. There you go, man. Jesus. Retiring from E7 after tier list? No, I'm just I'm planning to make this like kind of a save. Oh. Compare. I don't think compare to. The heck? I'm not retiring. I just want to do this spring tier list just for an end of season thing. Also, just to kind of give my thoughts about all the characters, and I think I would like to make this kind of like a maybe like I'll do like a tier list once per end of season if the meta changes like drastically. But if not, it'll probably be like once per 2 seasons. I'll make like a tier list. This is like a little side thing to do. I think that'd be pretty fun. You can't see the emote. Oh, sorry. Hold on. No, he looks too devious. I don't like it. My kill is quite valid compared to others. It's more relatable to you. Yeah, that's good to hear, I suppose. I should make a tier list for counter picks like Chenille? What do you mean? Oh wait. Just hope the collabs on new units kind of move us away from the fire meta. You hate it? Yeah, that would be nice. Fire meta, yeah, I would like that. I think that's about it. These are pretty much my thoughts. Christy, I should put in bad actually. I pretty much stand by everything here. Maybe some things here probably should be moved up to solid. Like maybe Arya should be moved up to solid. A Tywin, Frida. Other than that, I think they're pretty dang. Hill Lands is fine. Well, Hill Lands doesn't count. Okay, it doesn't matter. Victoria doesn't count. She doesn't count as a unit. She's more just like a filler. I don't even know why they made a golem unit. Why? Hopefully Renok is good. I really like her S3 animation. I hope it's good, man. God, I hope. Why is this damn song so like this? Have we been listening to this for 30 minutes? What the fuck? Holy Jesus Christ. I'll listen to this, I suppose. But she's not a unit, alright? Doesn't matter. Renok, hopefully that's a unit. Please. Alright, she's better than Brigitta that has no uses? Yeah. But that does it for YouTube. Don't take this tier list too seriously. This was very somewhat biased and mostly using my what I think would be good for RTA. I was actually wait, hold on. Nah, never mind. I'll see you all next video. Bye bye. Say bye, chat. Say bye or I ban every single person right now.